What kind of shock damage we got here? Oh, 62 of those. Okay, all right. What's going on, everybody? The Nebula update is live, and I'm over here on the beta server, have her at rank 3, and I'm probably just going to take her to rank 3 on the live servers as well, but I just wanted to do a little bit of testing first. But so far, man, Nebula's looking real good. I'm going to show you a few example fights here, but first we need to answer the question, has her block proficiency been updated? And for that, I actually need to go to Aunt May. So Aunt May, it's going to be updated, but I have just this page open with the old update here, and we can see 6-star rank 3, block proficiency 60.7%, which if we go back in game, it's now 62.7%, which doesn't seem like that big of a difference. But check this out. I also want to take a look at her armor, which is 19.1%. Go back in game, it's now 28.5%. So both of these things combined, she feels much tankier than she used to. You're still not going to want to take all the blocked hits in the world, but seriously, she feels a lot tankier. And now with her charges building up much more rapidly, and the ability to gain charges without holding block at all if you go for the special 3 method, overall, man, Nebula is so much better to play her now compared to in the past. So the first method I'm going to show you guys, it's the old school Nebula method. By the way, this is I am running Suicide Masteries, but I'm not using any boosts, I'm not using any synergies. This is all just Nebula here. So I'm going to get myself basically to a special 2. I am going to finish building up these amp charges on myself. That's what they're called now. Those max out at 20 still. I'm going to bait out this special. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to parry, and I'm going to wait out the stun duration before doing a slow combo. There we go. And what that's going to do is going to stretch out the duration of the first round of shocks before it reapplies it and doubles it up, in fact. So there we go. Winter Soldier down quite a bit off of that one special 2. I'm going to get myself back up to another special 2. And hey, I don't know if there's any mathematicians in the chat right now, but or in the comments watching this video, but if you guys can take a wild guess before you see the results of this video, if one special 2 got him below half, what do you think the next special 2 is going to do? Is Winter Soldier doomed for this world, or can he possibly survive it somehow? All right, so we got the parry. Once again, slowing my combo, stretching the duration of those shocks. And there we go. Winter Soldier's dead. And I had a lot of extra damage on top of that if needed, but it was not needed. So there we go. We have the new end of match screens here to look at as well. You can see the fight duration on the right side of the screen there is 1 minute 32 seconds, 51 total hits. It's a little bit weird the way that this reads, how there's 2 different shocks. I'm guessing the lower percentage shock, that's the initial parry shock, and then this is the special 2 shock, but maybe that we can get some clarity once this feature's been in the game a little bit longer. But so far, I love the look of this this end of fight screen here too. It's really nice. Okay, but that's actually how I don't want to play Nebula. That's the big thing here. Now, some people will enjoy playing the champion that way, but me personally, I find it kind of boring sitting there holding the block charges. Even if it ends the fight a little bit faster, even if it is like optimal or something, what I'd rather do is not hold block at all. And I'm actually just going to parry, get my hits in this way. You know, play this just like a normal fight with any other champion. Let's go, Winter Soldier. Keep throwing. Oh, what? Wow, I can't believe I got hit by that. Okay, but anyway, I'm not building up any charges on myself. This is totally intentional. What I do like to do, though, actually, is, you know, build up charges in opportunistic moments. So, like when he was throwing his special 1 there, like, yeah, that's a good time just to grab a quick shock charge and then go back to, you know, evading. But what I like to do is I like to launch the special 3, and you gain a passive effect. I think it's for 25 seconds. That on contact, you have a chance to gain the amp charges on yourself. That's the charges you get when holding block. Dude, what the heck's going on? I tried to get out of the way of that and just couldn't. And then on contact, you also can build up shocks on the opponent as well. So it kind of goes both ways. And you can see that those build up pretty quick. And then you could do things like this with the special 1. You get a super long duration you know, power lock where like this guy's not getting any power at all whatsoever, man. We can do this until we get back to another special 3. Now this is also not exactly the way that I would ideally play Nebula, but I just want to show off the ability here, because it's kind of crazy, man. It is pretty wild. So yeah, there we go. Good enough. Let's get back to another special 3. Now we have this passive effect on ourselves once again. We'll skip the animation this time. I noticed there's a little bit of a bug with the special 3 skip, where sometimes you end up close to the opponent, sometimes you're far away from the opponent. It's a little strange, but it's still happy that that feature exists. And then, yeah, and then that's it. Like, pretty much, he's going to be power locked again for another 20 seconds or so, and that's it, man. This fight is over. So, what I really like about Nebula is kind of the on-the-fly thinking of what is going to be best to do in the moment. Hold on, before we get into that here, of course, this was a little bit slower taking the fight that way. But again, I wasn't going for speed. I was trying to just show you guys, you know, demonstrate the special 1. But the special 3, going back to what I was talking about, I love how it puts you in this kind of on the fly, trying to think about the ways to kind of maximize your charges. So now I'm going to show you a combination of kind of both of these methods, where I'm not going for power lock, and I am going to try to build up, you know, some shock charges by holding block, but some, you know, at the start of the fight, I'm not going to worry about that, but I will do that in combination with the special 3 to unleash a big special 2. And then, like, this is really my ideal way of playing Nebula. So we're gonna keep baiting out special 1s here while building up these shocks. But again, that's not my total focus of the match here. So I'm not going to unleash a special 2. I'm not going to intentionally try to get 20 shock charges. It's just something that I'm going to do when the opportunity arises. I should not get hit by those special 1s either. Oh my goodness. Talking while playing, man, it is not quite as easy as it looks sometimes. But anyway, almost at that special 3. Come on, Winter Soldier. I unfortunately had to burn some of my charges to get that parry off, but again, don't really care too much about that. It's just a little bit of added bonus damage as far as I'm concerned. Okay, so you can see right there, I started out right next to Winter Soldier, whereas the last time I hit the special 3 skip button, I had distance on the opponent. It's very strange the way it works. Be careful with it. But yeah, my shock charges, they've kind of rapidly built themselves up at this point. And from here, we can unleash that big old special 2. Still going to stretch out the duration on that. And there we go. Now I have 56 of those shock charges. And Winter Soldier is down. And there we go, man. Like I said, a combination of, you know, the special 3 and the special 2 for damage, or the special 3 into the special 1 for power control. Really enjoy, just like I said, the on-the-fly kind of thinking of how to play the champ. The fight duration was 1 minute and 37 seconds here. So it's about the same speed as if you were, you know, doing the hold block, launch 2 special 2s method to take down Winter Soldier. Roughly the same amount of time, but in my opinion, it's more fun. It's a little bit of more of a back and forth fight compared to just sitting there holding block, which can get a little bit boring. Now, one last thing I do want to show real quick before I end this video, just this initial, you know, first impressions video, because I think there's a lot of skills that need to be developed in order to maximize Nebula's ability. So that's something like that is going to, I mean, I'm hopefully going to be taking this champion up. So you're going to see those skills kind of develop over time and translate in video here. But the last thing that I want to show real quick is just building up these charges. If you're against an opponent where you really don't want to deal with them throwing their specials, you can build up your charges as quickly as possible and then just launch the special 1. And look at that, man. He is power locked for a very long time. He threw 1 special 1 the entire fight so far. And then look at this. In the downtime, you can build yourself back to a special 1 and then regain these charges. And then I'm just going to do the exact same thing. We don't even have to gain as many charges. We can just gain 10. That's good enough. And there we go. we can kind of keep him stuck in this loop of not having a special, as long as you can be gaining power a little bit faster than he can. So I thought this was also very impressive. Not something that you would do all the time. Not normally the way that I'm going to be playing Nebula. But a powerful way to play her nonetheless, man. Where, look at this. So long that he is power locked for. And now I think, you know what, just for fun, I am going to finish off this fight. I want to attack him right now while he's power locked. That's good enough. This way, now I can build up 20 amp charges on myself. And I'm just going to let a big special 2 fly. Ooh, I don't know if it's going to kill him, though. He's got 58% health. I don't think this is going to get him. Maybe I'll have to do a heavy attack. Can we squeeze this in? No. Okay. All right. Failure on my part. The greed. Okay, that is not the way to do it. All right, you know what? I'm just going to quit out of this fight. Don't pay attention to that last one. It was meant to be a showcase of utility. But anyway, I really like Nebula. She, I believe, still has the synergy with Proxima, although, you know what, I haven't checked. So before I give kind of my closing thoughts here, let me just go pull in that synergy real quick. Does she have it with Proxima? Yes. Starts the fight with 10 electroshock charges. They're still called electroshock charges. That's a little bit of a bug because they're actually called amp charges now, I believe. If we look at her description, let's see. Amp charges. Yeah. At the top of the screen there, amp charges. So gain 1 amp charges each time and hold and block. Oh, you know what? There is one other thing that I kind of wanted to test. I was about to end this video, but I kind of want to test this. There's one synergy up here where it says gaining an amp charge pauses all shock debuffs on the opponent for 0.2 seconds. You know what? I'm sorry, guys. I have to test this real quick. Let's see. You know what? I'll throw Guardian in there just because we've got the extra block proficiency on him. So why not? Even though it's totally unnecessary. Probably, realistically, going to be using this champion more with, what's it called? With Black Widow, Deodorant, Deadly Origin, whatever her name is. Probably using those two together since they're mercenaries for the upcoming mercenary variants. But real quick here, let's get up to 20 shock charges. And let's get a special 2. And then I take it the way you want to go about this is just by holding block after unleashing that special 2, and should pause the duration of the shocks a bit there. So let's do this. We're almost at 2 bars of power. We're close enough now that when I get a parry, I'll have the power for special 2. So we'll slow the combo a little bit. Okay, unleash that special 2, and now I'm just gonna dash back, hold block. And okay, we got a little bit of extra damage in, but not that big of a deal. Okay, I have to try it out. Seems like that synergy is going to be nice, especially after you pop a special 3, I can only imagine, because you're gaining amp charges while hitting, so that's got to be good. But okay, I'm most interested in playing the champ without synergies, so you know what, I'm going to test it too. Why not? Real quick. Oh man, I'm all over the place in this video. I'm just excited about Nebula, but I feel like I have to show it now that I talked about it. This is going to be my first time seeing it. This was my first time testing the synergy at all. But let me just get to a special 3 really quick here. Winter Soldier. Not gonna build up any what's it called? Oh, you know what? You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna build my shock charges to 20. I'm gonna unleash the charges right before special 3, and if we can keep him stunned from the parry, like, I should be able to just plow into him with the amp charges and all. Not something I'd normally be concerned with, but if I'm gonna be running this synergy, I'm very curious to see how this would work out. So we're almost at 20. Okay, we're at 20. We've got the 3 bars. All right, so he should be stunned coming out of this special 3. Actually, we'll skip that real quick. There we go. And now every time I gain these amp charges, we're also pausing the duration on these shocks. Okay. All right. Not too shabby damage-wise. Look at this. We're at 20 shock charges again. So let's throw this. Come on, let me power you. Yes, there we go. What kind of shock damage we got here? Oh, 62 of those. Okay, all right. I have to end the video now. I'm trying to keep this video short. But okay. Before I go and test something else, that was ridiculous. That was a minute and 17-second fight duration. That was fun. Okay, Nebula, yeah, she's going to rank 3. She's definitely going to rank 3. But in any case, that's going to do it for this video. If you've tested Nebula, let me know your preferred method of playing the champ. And yeah, that'll do it for this one. Thank you all very much for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Take care.